Hi everyone, Jared Johnson here. Great to be with you. I wanted to make a quick video to talk about the UK notes. I call them the UK notes because these are notes, charts, and trade ideas that I send out just 1 to 2 to even 3 hours before the UK session opens. The London and the UK and European markets get going. To kind of review what time that is, that's between 8 and 9 p.m. Pacific, which is 11 p.m. to midnight Eastern. So I send these out every night because I want to, number one, make sure that those that are in UK, European time zones, Australian time zones, New Zealand, Asia, have a chance to participate in some of the trade ideas that we have during the UK sessions. We don't typically have live trading sessions during UK and European market opens. We reserve those for the US markets. So I want to make sure that there are plenty of trade ideas for members to look at between the UK Open and the US Open. So these UK notes are exactly that, and I want to give you just a quick peek at what they look like. You can see right here, this is my personal email inbox, and you'll see that it's coming from Day Traders FX announcement. That's what it'll be coming from. It's just kind of our automatic email. You'll see a black header that says announcement, Day Traders FX, and it'll look pretty much like this, give or take a couple of variations from day to day. UK notes. We'll usually have a date in there, but you can just kind of keep your current emails going. Couple of notes and a couple of things to bring up, and then I'll just go right into brief explanations, Euro dollar chart, Euro Aussie chart. And that's it. It's pretty simple. Sometimes there's one chart and one note. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 or 5. It just kind of depends on what is setting up that day and what kind of has the most immediate outlook. I try to keep them as current as possible. Typically, I don't send out UK notes of setups that look like they could be 2 or 3 or 4 days away. I'm trying to look at things that we can trade and have opportunities to get into over the coming several hours. So they're pretty current. Now, what can happen is sometimes these don't set up immediately. And so these turn into great trading opportunities going into the US markets the following day and so on. Sometimes markets are quiet, they just don't move that much, and so these setups are basically good until they either totally go the other direction or confirm or hit profit targets or whatever may happen. So they're kind of good until canceled. Now these can be traded with pending orders. It kind of depends setup to setup. You can trade them with pending orders. You can trade them manually and watch them. I try to give good ideas and framework. I don't always include a stop loss idea in here because I'm letting you kind of decide on that. Just know that, for example, a stop loss on some of these notes and some of these ideas are going to be beyond the most recent swing point in the opposite direction. So let's say, for example, we're looking to trade up to this pivot right here. Our stop loss might be below these 2 lows. Much of the time I'll post an exact stop loss, and other times I kind of leave that up to you. What is your trading style? What are you looking to do? Use a stop loss according to how you trade and how you size your positions. Some people like larger position sizes, and so they keep really tight stop losses. Others trade smaller trade sizes and they have much larger stop losses. So I'm going to let you determine what your trade size is. If you have any questions about what is recommended, don't hesitate to reply to the email. Leave a comment. Talk about it in the live sessions. That's what we're there for. So that is a little note on the stop losses. Profit targets are usually pretty clear. I'll tell you what I'm aiming for. Sometimes 2 or 3 profit targets. Sometimes, we're looking for 25 to 30 pips. Sometimes we're looking for 40 to 50 to 60. It just kind of depends. And so I try to put all those details in the notes and keep you all up to date with that. I hope that is helpful. The UK notes are some of my favorites, and I hope they will become some of yours. So good luck and happy trading.